Black hole sun, won't you come wash away the rain? Black hole sun.
Welcome back, guys. I know it's been a while since I've done a full day of eating, but we're back. And right now, this is absolutely 100% the most food I've ever been eating consistently to grow while also trying to stay lean. Now, a lot of you know that I come from being a bigger kid, so like I was literally eating this amount of food not too long ago, just about 5 to 6 years ago, in fact, but in a completely dirty and horrible way, absolutely just shoveling in food, not working out, all that kind of stuff. And it's absolutely crazy to see that now I'm eating 4,000 calories, clean, lean, steady, maintain, gradually increasing over time, fix my metabolism. And I'm just gonna run you guys through what I eat in a day. Now this is gonna be meal number 1 on a typical day-to-day for me before I leave for work. Weekdays, I don't really sit down and cook fresh meals for every meal. That's really only on the weekends when I have time because I still do work a job. So I packed all my food last night and you guys will see I have Tupperware today full of all my meals. I have all 3 meals ready to go for work. Before this meal, I did chug down 10 grams of L-glutamine. Now that is also to help with gut health, making sure I'm not having any issues there, because if your gut is off, everything's fucked. But without further ado, we have meal number 1 right now in front of me. I have 3 whole eggs. I prefer the cage-free, organic brown eggs. And then I have 80 grams of oats. I like the quick oats because they just digest a little better, easier to eat, not as chewy. And I threw 1 scoop of Gorilla Mode protein in there, vanilla. That way I can throw on berries of choice. Now I usually do use blueberries in the morning, but I'm out right now, so gotta make up. Have the mixed fruit. We have blackberries and raspberries. You need to be prioritizing micronutrients just as much as macronutrients, just to help optimize everything and make sure everything is functioning properly, getting enough fiber in, flushing yourself out, especially with high intakes of protein. And then I will take my morning Substack here. We have omega-3 fish oils, vitamin C, vitamin D3, and a multivitamin. So yes, this is a full day of eating for my lean bulk. Now, I'm already 200 pounds, and I started at around 185. I usually gauge for 1 pound a week. Sometimes it ends up being 1.5, 2, depending on how my body responds to increased calories. But usually when I hit a plateau on the scale and notice in the mirror that I can probably afford a little bit more food, I will add 200 calories per se after I've stayed stagnant on the scale for about a week. I'm gonna eat this, go to work, but don't go anywhere, because I'm gonna show you guys the rest of my meals that allow me to bulk without getting fat. Axe and Sledge Supplements, one of the biggest brands in the industry, they just launched energy drinks. You guys know me. I love Seth, I love that brand, and I love energy drinks. And let me tell you, these are unreleased, and I have my hands on them here because, you know, we're just the plug here. Energy Drink Central, everything, like, you can't top this place, man. We got Just Work Energy. They came out with 2 flavors in the 2 icy flavor collabs, Icy Cherry and Icy Blue Raspberry. Shark Bite is one of their pre-workout flavors, and then Glacier, which is like a grapefruit, white 3D, white monster. I think I'm gonna go with Icy Blue Raz today. Thank you. Oh, I'm such a sucker for blue raspberry. That, my friends, is like sipping the syrup at the bottom of an icy. This is spot on, like this is insane. These drinks have quickly risen to some of my favorites. These aren't out yet, but they come out on March 14th. And just a little bit of insider information here. Seth Feroce may be coming by with Axe and Sledge and some Just Work drinks to Michigan, to XN next weekend. And I might be vlogging it. Mealtime has arrived. This is my favorite time of the day, when you get another meal in front of you. It's time to eat, it's time to grow. Now, meal timing plays a very important role here in the muscle building process. You're only given so many opportunities during the day for protein synthesis to optimize muscle growth. So I try to eat every 2.5 to 3 hours to optimize that, as well as making sure my previous meal is fully digested. So for meal 2, what we have here, we got 2 cups of jasmine rice alongside 250 grams of 93.7 lean ground turkey. Try to switch up the meat sources so it doesn't just get bland with chicken, and especially on a bulk, I'm able to afford a little bit more fats. So with the turkey and the rice, and then we have like a cup of broccoli to get the greens in. You gotta get the greens in, you gotta get the health in, prioritize the micronutrients, guys. I'm serious. I don't know, I might throw some mustard on this, mix it up, and pretty much just eat this Tupperware bowl of mash. Macros for this meal will be on the screen. I'll continue to throw those up for every meal after this as well. Red meat with potatoes is just a staple meal on a bulk. This is literally bulking if bulking was a meal. Of course, I got the greens, another cup of broccoli, 200 grams of 92.8 lean ground beef with 400 grams of sweet potatoes. What I have done is slice it up into little wedges, little fries. What I'll do is I'll just throw them in the air fryer, spray it with some of that avocado spray, salt, Himalayan pink salt, pepper, and cinnamon. So these are like a sweet, salty little treat here. Sugar-free ketchup. So I'll literally just fill this up with ketchup as much as I really want because it's only a few carbs. And I got myself some lean ground beef with sweet potato fries. Meal number 4, we have the pre-workout meal, which is pretty much a bodybuilder's bro meal. We have 140 grams of cooked chicken breast, 2 cups of jasmine rice, a cup of broccoli for the greens. Literally no fat. This is my pre-workout meal, like I said. Decently high carb, 50-something grams of protein, no fat, straight instantly into the bloodstream. Going to the gym in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I like about an hour, hour and a half for my food to digest beforehand, before getting to the gym. I might have like a Rice Krispie treat beforehand as well, quickly. This is meal 4. It doesn't get more bodybuilding than this. Now I'm not cutting, so I'm gonna actually enjoy my life and throw on some sugar-free barbecue sauce. Like I said, I don't really track or keep count of calories from sugar-free condiments because it's literally so minuscule, but I'm throwing some of this on there so I can actually mix it up and have a little barbecue chicken bowl because I just don't want to sit here and choke on dry rice. I told you guys I'm bulking. I can afford little items. I'll have a treat if I choose. 45 calories, little chicken popper piece.
How is it?
This is 8 carbs. Intra shake is 25 carbs. You do the math. We got 33 carbs loading for pre-intra. 2 scoops of bomb. 2 scoops of bomb pop for 300. For my stimulant, focused nootropic base. And then on top of that, we're gonna do some cherry nitric. Almost gone here. Got 2 scoops Respawn, 1 scoop nitric, and for that itchy factor, 1 scoop beta-alanine. Whoop. And as a bonus, we have the brand new unreleased, dropping very soon, I believe this week, glycerol in a liquid form now. If you don't know what glycerol is, pretty much glycerol is in gorilla mode, glycerol is in nitric. It's a hyperhydration, muscular endurance, blood flow ingredient. Just helps with pumps pretty much. If you didn't know already, you do need water for a pump. So getting your gallon in every single day does help hyperhydrate your muscles, flush waters to the muscle cells to get the pump in the directed area that you are hitting that day. And taking 1 big fat scoop of glycerol powder that they previously had kind of gets inconvenient mixing your concoction, and it's really gritty, sinks, so a lot of people didn't like that. Now, we do have glycerol in a liquid, so I've never seen anything like this. 12 grams of carbs. No, there's 24 grams of carbs in 1 cap for 25 grams of glycerol. Holy shit. I'm gonna do half the cap for 12 grams of glycerol for 12 carbs. So on top of the 33 grams of carbs for the Rice Krispie, my intra-workout carbs, and this guy, we will add that all up on the screen when I take my carbs, which would be 45 grams of carbs around my workout. So we're gonna do half the cap. All right, so yeah, glycerol has to be taken with an absurd amount of water. So I've got about 16 ounces here with my pre-concoction. Whoop. In it goes, doesn't sing, doesn't get gritty, doesn't affect your pre-workout taste. Now, let's go to the gym. Crack.
Oh, already?
Yep, I cracked the blue one, you'll crack the red one.
Wait, I've gum in my mouth. Thank you. Put a sound effect in. That was crisp.
It's a weird first sip.
Cherry. Pretty good.
So we're at BB Bop, which is pretty much a healthy, organic Chipotle, Qdoba, pick your own, make your own bowl, but it's pretty much all organic, like no like seed oils, or like they don't cook their stuff in a bunch of oils. So it's like pretty much all natural, as you can see. BB Bop Asian Grill. We customize our order, everything's on MyFitnessPal, everything can be tracked, everything can keep lean, clean, to make me a big, healthy machine. This is yours, that's for my eggs.
Ooh, yay.
I'll have all the macros and everything on the screen as well for this meal. I can track it all like I said, but we'll get the reveal.
You can get it open.
Dude, it's fucking stuff.
Don't let it explode.
Alright.
Oh,
So,
pineapple.
we got, I'm gonna 0.5 it.
Yeah.
You can see me.
There it is, yep.
Alright. So we started off the base with sweet potato noodles instead of rice, and then I threw in a little bit of white potatoes extra on top for extra carbs. We got the chicken here, just the plain chicken, corn, carrots, broccoli, pineapple, cucumbers, and put teriyaki sauce on it to marinate. So this is my bowl. I'm gonna destroy this.
Ours is pretty much the same, but I got egg and he got pineapple. I didn't get pineapple.
So I'm gonna rip through this post-workout meal.
All right.
After this, one more.
All right, let's see it. Ready? I'm gonna follow the fork.
You gotta mix it up though.
Oh yeah. You can see the noodles are like almost see-through.
They're weird. They're like glossy.
They're like little wormies.
Like jellyfish.
Little tentacles.
Need to get some chicken on that bite.
Oh
some
yeah.
Pineapple.
Get all of it. Slurp. Can't beat it. Pinky up.
All right, the last supper for the evening. This is meal 6. It's 12 o'clock right now, which means technically it's into the next day, but have to get those meals in regardless. It's been about, what, 2.5 hours since Baby Bop. So right here, what I have in front of me is another oat bowl like I had for breakfast, this time just with more protein powder instead of eggs because I was limited on my fat now. And I'm out of cream of rice. Usually I would have cream of rice for the last meal, but I'm completely out of it and the store didn't have any. So we're just doing an oat bowl. I know, fast and slow digesting carb, but, you know, same sort of complex there. So once again, I have 80 grams of the quick oats. I have 2 scoops of Gorilla Mode chocolate peanut butter protein this time because now it's late in the night. You know, I kind of get like a sweet tooth still, but even though I'm bulking, I might have like little things here and there. But for the most part, I'm still pretty strict to the regimen and eating clean. So a little sweet tooth alternative, chocolate peanut butter protein instead of vanilla in the morning. 2 scoops for my protein there. And then on top, I just needed a little bit more carbs. And I'm going to get some more fruit in just because I only had 1 serving of fruit today. But don't want to do the same thing twice again. So we're not doing berries, we're doing a banana. I had a whole banana on there. It's like 127 grams. But that literally concludes today. The total calories I'm going to throw up now as well. I consumed 4,042 calories.
Wow.
302 grams of protein. That's 1.5 grams per pound of body weight. 533 grams of carbohydrates. And 78 grams of fat. Fiber, 57 grams, 92 grams of sugar. So that's still in control. Fiber is optimally where it needs to be for gut, digestion, filtration. Everything seems to be on track. Bowels move regularly. Food's moving through. I really don't get stuck up that much. Like I said, I use a lot of supplements that help regulate that kind of stuff. So I've got a lot of food in front of me right now. This is the most food I've ever eaten consecutively, days after days. At this point in a period of a growing phase, I guess you could say, or in my life ever. Because, I mean, last time I was eating this much food, I looked like this. I looked like a slob. I looked absolutely out of control. Now, every time I bulk, obviously I've gained more size over the years. I continue to gradually progress. I don't want to sit and stay and maintain shreds year-round for IG and Instagram and content if that's not making me happy. You know, I'm going to be absolutely miserable if I'm like 5% body fat year round. Look, I'm looking to continue to progress here. These guys on Instagram have plateaued, cut themselves short, and they've stuck being lean forever, and they're never going to grow. I'm here bulking. We're in the off season. This is 4,000 calories. I'm still going up. I got about 4 to 6 weeks left of this bulk, I would say. And I'm at 200 pounds. I'd like to get to 205, 210. And yeah, I've pretty much added muscle every single year after I bulk cut. I like to have a goal in mind to give me something to stay motivated. Right now it's the bulk. We're growing. I'm uncomfortable. Yes, I don't like being this heavy, this fluffy, but I am very strong. There's pros, there's cons. Where I was going with that is that I've added weight every single year, lean tissue every year. After this cut, gonna be my best physique ever. I'm not even like flaunting or anything like that. I just truly believe this is probably the best package I'll ever have presented to Instagram and whatever not. But I've pretty much fixed, this is how I've managed to fix my metabolism from going from, you know, 230 pounds eating this kind of stuff in junk food, this amount of food in junk food, to now eating the same amount at like 30 pounds less right now, but like how I've gotten to this point and being way leaner, still decently having abs and still being able to eat low 3Ks when I'm like sub 180 pound body weight. Like that is kind of absurd that I've fixed my metabolism by adding muscle each year. As you add more muscle and your test goes up and you get leaner, things like that, you become more of an embodiment of testosterone and your literal presence just fucking burns fat. You just turn into an inferno as you put on size, and I finally have fixed my metabolism. I'm eating 4K calories. This was 4K calories. Listen, I'm going crazy. I'm gonna eat this meal right now before I get out of hand, but that's pretty much the basis of things. This is what I eat in a full day right now to grow. I'm trying to put on optimal amount of size without adding that much fat. I don't want to be fat. I don't like being fat. No one likes being fat. Don't be fat. Eat clean. Do your bulk right. Don't fuck up like I have in the past. And that concludes this video. I'm going to smash this meal. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.